This is 7 National News, and in our top story, both Dubai Customs and India's Customs have agreed to cooperate in re-engineering custom procedures and exchanging their expertise in development sectors. His Excellency Ahmed Bhutti Ahmed, the Executive Chairman of the Ports, Customs and Free Zone Corporation, and the Dubai Customs Director, led the delegation to New Delhi and Mumbai, where the agreement was made. The aim of the visit was to learn about the best practices and benchmarking for a number of customs-related areas for the two parties. His Excellency Ahmed Bhutti Ahmed stated that the trip was fruitful as they were introduced to a number of customs clearance procedures. In response to increased child fatalities in the UAE, a short online video about child safety has been launched in a bid to create awareness about the hazards in and around the home. Dubai-based Back to Basics, a centre that focuses on paediatric first aid and child injury prevention, has produced the 5-minute video and have also made it available to the public via YouTube. The Child Injury Prevention and Paediatric First Aid Training provides tailored programmes which are designed to educate parents and caregivers while taking into consideration both cultural and language barriers. The short film, which was shot through the point of view of a 1-year-old boy, highlights the hazards that parents may often overlook, that the centre believes are predictable and can be prevented.
Well, it's easy to blame people, I think, in retrospect after what's happened, but there's lots of contributing factors. There's yes, legislation has to change. It's a developing country. When legislation changes, it has to be enforced. We're talking about pool safety, we're talking about home safety, we're talking about car safety. There's a lot to consider. Yes, I do think that the government has taken note of what's going on, especially given the incidents in this last few weeks regarding the child safety windows. Immediate action is being taken, but this has to be enforced, so that's not going to happen overnight. Moving on to parents, unfortunately all these accidents could have been prevented. That's the sad part of it. Communication is a big factor. If you communicate with everyone in the household, with the housemaid, with children themselves, even children as young as 3 years old, you talk to them enough about safety, about what to do and what not to do. We underestimate their capabilities. So I think communication, parents being aware, taking proactive measures, but yes, legislation is a key factor.
Autism is the most common of the pervasive development disorders, affecting an estimated 1 in 146 births. And in a bid to address the issues facing people, especially children with autism spectrum disorders, the 3rd annual Autism Around the World Conference will kick off tomorrow in Dubai. Under the patronage of His Excellency Abdul Rahman Mohammed Al Quais, the UAE Minister of Culture, Youth and Community Development and Acting Minister of Health, the conference themed Healing and Education in Autism will focus on inclusive schooling as well as the health and well-being of ASD patients. Industry experts are set to deliver hands-on workshops in English and Arabic to offer families, including professionals, teachers and caregivers, the necessary skills to implement new strategies at home, the school and the natural environment. Experts believe this is a positive step forward in tackling the issue.
Well, with the big movement with the KHDA requiring that schools pass inspections by having an inclusion program, we have teamed up with a number of schools here in Dubai. We go in and we provide training to those schools to support the I Want to Go to School campaign. We're currently running I Want to Go to School campaign to advocate for children, to give them an opportunity to have a placement in the schools. To be able to do that, though, we recognize that we need to identify the children that are ready to go into school. And when they are, then we support the teacher, we support the family, and we support the peers that are going to be in the classroom with those children. This is the 3rd year that we run the Autism Around the World Conference. We do it as a big awareness project because a lot of people don't know what autism is.
Running from the 8th to the 10th of December at the Zayed University Convention Centre, Academic City, the event is held in association with the Prince Salman Centre for Disability Research, the UAE Ministry of Education, the UAE Ministry of Health, the Emirates Medical Association and the Dubai Business Women's Council. And a recent International Labour Organization report has revealed that the number of youth entering the global workforce has reached up to 45 million annually. This means around 300 million new jobs need to be created from now until 2015 to keep up with this growth. Experts are urging governments to make youth employment a key focus in the job creation strategy as a method to stable societies, especially in recovery from the global economic downturn. Youth unemployment, exasperated by the downturn, can have long-term effects on the social trajectory of the younger generation, their families and their communities, stressing the importance of creating opportunity for the youth across all sectors.
The youth is the future. Young people today are the ones who are going to be able to make the society progress in the future. And the fact is that 1/3 of young people in the world nowadays are unemployed. And the economic, financial crisis is not making things easier. In fact, in Europe, the unemployment rate is growing, especially for young people. This is what I called yesterday a seizure effect, which means that for the first time in history, unemployment is affecting more to young people than to the rest of the population.
And finally this evening, Jordanian shoe designer Anas Yunus Shana has launched his latest Anas Yunus collection based on 1001 Arabian Nights, exclusive to Dubai shoppers. Childhood fairy tale stories of passion, adventures and treasures, woven centuries ago from all over the ancient Eastern world, are reflected in Anas's collection. The designer has interlaced his rich collection of stories in his own unique way by selecting 7 characters to serve as his inspiration behind his latest designs. Each crafted piece reflects the character's personality, beauty and finesse.
Well, this collection in particular definitely has a soul because it all comes from the origins of 1001 Nights. So we studied characters, we studied the stories, and we related to them. And every shoe is crafted and is designed based on either a story, events, character, etc. So I think I look at the shoe now and I see a personality. And that personality is related directly to that fairy tale. For the time being, this collection is displayed exclusively at Bloomingdale's Dubai, and they are not an item that you can pick up and purchase. They are actually to be ordered and delivered after a couple of weeks, and they are only available for this month.
Although Mr. Shana passed on revealing the cost of these must-have shoes and accessories, he stated that prices are available on request from Bloomingdale's. And up next, we have the day's business news, so stay with us.